Imagine hitting your 50th birthday, only to be told you're too old for the spotlight. That's exactly what happens to Elizabeth Sparkle, a former Hollywood star. But when she discovers the substance, the mysterious serum that promises youth and perfection, things take a dark turn. What happens when vanity and ambition collide with a shocking secret? Stick around because this movie is full of crazy twists, body horror, and a shocking price to pay for staying young. On her 50th birthday, Elizabeth Sparkle, a former Hollywood star, gets fired from her long-running aerobics TV show. The producer, Harvey, says it's because of her age. While driving home, Elizabeth sees a billboard of herself being taken down, which distracts her and causes a car accident. At the hospital, a nurse secretly gives her a flash drive promoting something called the substance. It's a serum that promises to make you younger, more beautiful, more perfect. After thinking about it, Elizabeth orders the substance and injects it. This causes a younger version of her to come out from a slit in her back. The substance creates a connection between the two bodies. Elizabeth has to switch her consciousness between her original self and the other self every 7 days. The other body stays unconscious when she's not in it. The other self, named Sue, needs daily injections of stabilizer fluid taken from Elizabeth's spine to stay stable. Sue gets hired by Harvey to replace Elizabeth on TV. Her new show becomes a huge hit, and she's picked to host a big New Year's show. As Sue, she lives a confident, carefree life, but as Elizabeth, she becomes insecure and withdrawn. After a one-night stand, Elizabeth finds out that staying as Sue for longer than 7 days makes her original body age rapidly. The supplier warns her that this aging can't be reversed, so she has to stick to the switching schedule. Even though Elizabeth and Sue share the same consciousness, they start to see themselves as two different people and grow to hate each other. Elizabeth gets jealous of Sue's beauty and success, while Sue is disgusted by Elizabeth's self-pity and unhealthy habits. After one especially destructive moment as Elizabeth, Sue decides she doesn't want to switch back anymore and stays as Sue permanently. 3 months later, on the day of the New Year's show, Sue discovers that Elizabeth's body is running out of stabilizer fluid. The supplier tells her that the only way to get more is to switch back into her original body. When they switch, Elizabeth finds that her body has become a deformed, hairless hunchback. Determined to stop Sue from ruining her body even more, Elizabeth gets a serum designed to kill Sue. But craving attention and admiration, she hesitates, leaving Sue alive. This causes a disruption in their symbiotic relationship, making both of them fully conscious at the same time. Realizing what Elizabeth was trying to do, Sue becomes furious and kills her, then leaves to host the New Year's special. Without Elizabeth, Sue's body quickly starts to fall apart. Panicking, she rushes home and tries to create a new version of herself using the leftover activator serum, even though the supplier warned her not to. This creates Monstro Elisashu, a horrifying mix of both forms. Elisashu, now a grotesque creature, puts on an Elizabeth Sparkle mask and goes to the live show. But as soon as she gets on stage, the mask falls off. The audience is horrified and chaos breaks out. Someone decapitates Elisashu and her body sprays blood all over the crowd. What's left of her escapes and collapses into a pile of guts. Elizabeth's original face then crawls out, goes to her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, smiles at the stars, and melts away. The next day, a floor scrubber cleans up the bloody remains. The Substance is a 2024 satirical body horror movie written, directed, and co-produced by Coralie Fargi. The film stars Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid, and tells the story of a fading celebrity who uses a black market drug that temporarily creates a much younger version of herself, with some shocking side effects. This film is an international co-production between France, the United Kingdom, and the United States, with a budget of $17.5 million. The Substance premiered on May 19, 2024, at the 77th Cannes Film Festival. It was selected to compete for the Palme d'Or, and Coralie Fargeat won Best Screenplay. The movie was praised for its writing, direction, the performances of Moore, Qualley, and Quaid, as well as the visual effects and prosthetic makeup. Back in January 2022, it was announced that Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley would star in the film, with Working Title Films producing it and Universal Pictures handling distribution. Coralie Fargeat not only directed the film, but also produced it, along with Working Title co-chairs Eric Fellner and Tim Bevan. The film was co-produced by Blacksmith, a Paris-based studio Fargeat created that same year. In February 2022, Ray Liotta was cast in the film, but after his passing in May 2022, the role was recast with Dennis Quaid. The filming process took 108 days and wrapped up in October 2022. All of the movie was shot in France, with the studio work happening in the Paris region. Outdoor scenes, which were meant to look like Los Angeles, were filmed in the Côte d'Azur. France was chosen as the filming location, partly because of their tax credits and the need for lots of practical effects. During the exterior scenes, the crew size was small, but for the practical effects work in the studio, it grew to 200 people. Fargeat used a lab shoot method, where after filming the main scenes with the actors, an extra month was added to shoot special details and close-up shots, like scenes of a back splitting open or injections. The Substance was released in theaters in the United Kingdom and the United States on September 20, 2024. As of October 14, 2024, the movie has earned $25 million globally. The Substance was well received by critics on Rotten Tomatoes. 91% of 299 critics gave the movie positive reviews, with an average rating of 8.1 out of 10. The site's consensus reads, "Audaciously gross, wickedly clever, and possibly Demi Moore's finest hour." The Substance is a gasp-inducing achievement from writer-director Coralie Fargeat. The Substance, a bold, thrilling, and unexpected journey into the world of body horror and satire, from its jaw-dropping effects to powerful performances. This movie has definitely made its mark on 2024 cinema. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay in the loop with all the latest movie buzz. Until next time, keep soaking up the magic of the silver screen. See you in the next one.